Who are you?
Dude, like, well, we do this show all the time, bro. Like,
No, you went away.
Yeah, I did go away, but I'm back.
We're back. Part-time pod. Will Nicholson, Tyler Panero.
Will couldn't carry the show on his own, so
It's true.
I needed to come
I
back.
could never.
I needed to come back from vacation.
Exactly. How was Italy, though?
It was really fun, honestly. Like, I went to the Vatican. That was pretty dope. I went to the Colosseum. And that's pretty much all I did in Rome. Then I went to Florence. Didn't really do much. I was supposed to go on a Vespa tour, but things happened. That's like when you go on a little moped. I fell apart.
I've heard Florence is beautiful.
There's a lot of churches in Florence.
Yeah.
But it's very nice. Then we ended off with Venice, which was my favorite. Because have you ever seen what Venice looks like? Venice is like an island.
Yeah.
No cars.
Yeah.
Instead of roads, they have waterways.
Yeah.
So you take boat taxis, you take gondola tours.
That's so cool.
It's all water and walking.
That's sick.
And
That's
then
fun.
as you like go through all of Venice, there's like a rodeo drive. So like it was like Dior, Versace, Gucci, all these stores all like right by. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's so cool. Italy seems to. My mom really wants to go to Italy.
I recommend.
Eventually.
It was nice.
It seems fun.
I would say definitely hit up the Colosseum. The Colosseum.
That
really
would
cool.
be like the number one place I would want
also,
to go to.
this is all alleged,
The
but
gladiators.
I may or may not have taken a photo of the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel when I was at the Vatican.
Yeah.
Again, this is all
Allegedly.
because you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I may or may not have.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
we'll never know.
We'll never know.
We will never know.
But if you know,
But-
you know. You know?
What do we love talking about on this show, Will?
We love talking sports.
Sports.
Good old-fashioned sports.
So this was like just in.
Yeah.
Want to do NBA first?
Yeah, well, I mean, might as well.
We've had like so much free agency going on. And
True.
we've already talked about a lot of
Yeah.
it. But literally like 5 minutes ago before
Me
we
and
started
Tyler were waiting for...
Ivana
what's
was-
the name of Ivana's podcast?
Women in
I
Business.
feel bad. Women in Business,
Women in
yes.
Business. So shout out to Ivana doing her Women in Business podcast.
But we were waiting outside. We're throwing around a baseball.
With no
Boom.
gloves, by the way.
No gloves. Couple of just absolute,
It was a pretty good chat
Alphas.
with Heather, too.
It was. But we both get a notification on our phone, and we're like, oh my God, Russell Westbrook has been traded
To the Jazz again.
for the second time. And he's not going to play there again.
Nope. So more stuff has come out about it now. They're saying, so Chris Dunn goes to the Clippers, signs a 3-year extension. Okay, cool. I don't really know what the Clippers are doing.
Yeah, that's
Westbrook goes to Utah again, gets another buyout, and now they're saying he's expected to sign with Denver.
weird. Really?
So now, being a guy that loves to see people win their first, other than obviously the Celtics going back-to-back, obviously we want that. If I had to pick a different team, I'd pick Denver just to see Russ win a ring.
That's fair.
Because I think other than Derrick Rose, Russ is the most deserving of a ring in the whole league.
I think so. Yeah, he's up there for sure.
Because I'm not counting like these young guys like Ant or Luka.
Yeah. They
Like,
still have time to go
if
get
you
theirs.
talk about guys that deserve a ring, you gotta look at like the Westbrooks, Harden, PG.
PG is one. Did we say Chris Paul?
Yeah, but
He's kind of passed.
he's in San Antonio.
Yeah.
He's given up. I think he's accepted his fate.
Yep.
Although,
like that.
I don't want Paul George to win one anymore. Like shout out to Paul George in his podcast, but like, nah, bro.
Philly, we don't mess with you now.
Oh, there was another move that happened. This happened like 5 minutes before I took off to leave Boston. DeRozan got traded to Sacramento and signed an extension, so he's not going to do his like 1 year and wait. He's signed, he's extended.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
That probably will. It feels. How old is DeRozan? He's getting old.
Yeah,
it's going to take
but,
him to probably
I mean,
the end of his career.
They don't teach the triple threat or the pump fake anymore, so he's still got his own game.
Exactly. Yeah. But like he's getting old. Like I think it's probably close to being the end of his career for him. So when that deal's up, what's next for him, right? That's probably it.
For like a year.
But like at that point, do you really want like a guy who's a mid-range kind of shooter? So like I feel like he can't be a role player on a championship team. You know what I mean? Like he kind of has to be.
Well, I mean, look at
one of the guys.
Look at Horford. Horford used to be one of the guys.
But that's different because Al can
became
stretch the floor and play defense. DeRozan gets his by getting the ball inside to his spots in the mid-range and playing his game there.
Again, Horford he used to never shoot threes, and then he completely changed over his game.
That's fair.
So we can see guys do that.
He would have to be a 3-and-D guy.
I like how Sacramento didn't give up that much to get him either. What they got? Harrison Barnes and Duarte.
Yeah, I think so.
I think, although San Antonio, because Harrison Barnes ended up there, it was like a 3-team trade, I think. I think the Spurs need to like make one more move so they can get Wemby in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because that's
they just need a wing.
That's just something I want to see.
Yeah, they literally just need a wing. Because Chris Paul, I really like the Chris Paul move. I think that's great for Wemby. But they need. I'm just trying to think of guys right now who could.
Those
like, be a wing.
memes of guys like it's the white background and then it's just 2 players like saying stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen one where it's like Wemby's like, "Hey, I want the ball right now," and Chris Paul says, "Okay, buddy, here you go."
Yeah. I've seen one where it's with the Sixers and it's like Joel Embiid. He's like, "Guys, like we need to win the game or something," and then it's like Paul George and he's like, "So what was y'all's welcome to the league moment?"
and Maxi's like wanting them to win and all, and Embiid's like, "Oh my ref, how is that not a foul?"
Yeah. Jared McCain's like doing a TikTok dance. Mm-hmm. I like McCain though. Yeah. I can't give him too much.
I don't like him as much now, but like.
Nah, well, yeah, because Philly, but he's still Jared McCain. You know? Yeah, it's like.
Just got drafted to the wrong team.
It's unfortunate. It really is.
I've got a good question for you. What NBA teams are your 3 biggest ops in the NBA?
Ooh. Philly definitely is high up.
Mm-hmm.
Philly is like, if top 3, in no order, Philly's there. It's weird because I used to be a really big Miami fan because I was a really big D-Wade guy. I thought he was so fun to watch. But honestly, Miami. Because Miami talks a lot, and that pisses me off. And they're never a good team. So Miami, and then Lakers. Lakers fans are...
That's literally just mine. Too,
right? Like, Lakers fans are pretty insufferable. It's the players who, like, the big market teams that aren't good that are annoying. You know what I mean? Like
the Cowboys?
Exactly. Where it's like every single time in the offseason, you have like a player like, Paul George, Kawhi, all these people, like where are they gonna go? And they're like they get photoshopped in like a Lakers jersey. Back when Dame was getting traded, they were like, he has to go to Miami. You know what I mean? It's insufferable.
My
it's
favorite bad tweet of all time is the guy, he's a bum on Twitter. His name's Heat vs. the Refs. And he, all caps by the way, he said, Celtics fans happy about Kristaps and we getting Dame. I know they're mad.
Yeah. How'd that turn out?
One of the worst age tweets I think ever. We're buzzing right now.
No,
Are we
are buzzing. My phone was ringing a little bit too, which means Woj is dropping some stuff.
Woj just said once Russell Westbrook clears waivers, the expectation is that he'll join the Denver Nuggets as a free agent and bring them another veteran off the bench.
Love that.
And then we have, never mind, it got deleted. Yeah. It was the Russell Westbrook rainbow, because you know how like Shaq has the rainbow of jerseys.
Yeah.
Harden's got it. All these other people that play for every team
Russ
have
is
it.
Getting there.
I think he's got it now.
He's close. Cause like
Rockets.
Yeah. Thunder.
Well, when I'm going in like the order of the rainbow.
Okay.
Rockets, Lakers. When has he worn orange? Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder.
Rockets, Thunder, Lakers.
Okay.
Orange, yellow, green. Ooh.
Utah. If he played there. Yeah, he doesn't have the green.
I don't think Russ does have the green.
Unless the Wizards did something weird with like green.
They would do that.
They would.
Because you saw their city jerseys this year, right?
No, are they bad?
They were pretty hideous, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Talk about a franchise that just needs
to
die.
I don't know if you knew this, but he played for a team that wore blue. Did you know that?
No.
He was pretty good on that team, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he won MVP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I do.
And then, obviously, purple with Lakers.
Yeah. Now, here's my thing with Russ. I've kind of been a notorious Russ hater back in the day.
Really?
I just thought he was a stat pattern.
When you just said you like D-Wade, I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Him and Russ kind of play similar.
Yeah, no, it's similar play style for sure. I think I liked that D-Wade was able to kind of play with anyone, which I thought was like, like that's the kind of teammate that I would want. You know, someone, he just like, D-Wade, there's like 10, 15-minute compilations of Dwayne Wade scoring without the ball in his hands on YouTube. They're really good. Just like backdoor cuts. He's a great mind for the game.
Yeah.
Love D-Wade, big D-Wade guy. But Russ, to me, always kind of felt like a little bit of a stat patter. Rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, back in the whole Mr. Triple-Double days.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always respected Russ, but especially when he won his MVP. I wouldn't say he's like the player I want to get a ring. I think he deserves one, so I'll go with you on that. But
so now let me ask you this: who is OKC's GOAT? And we're talking just Thunder, not not Supersonics too.
I will. It's Russ. I'll say it's Russ, but SGA's got a shot, man.
Well, I'm saying Russ and Durant did virtually the same amount there.
Yeah.
And Durant got him to the finals as the first option.
That's true, yeah. But I feel like Russ
this is how I'd rate it. Durant is the best player to play for the Thunder.
Yeah.
Russ is the best Thunder player.
Well, you can do this with the Heat, too. It's like the same thing.
LeBron's the best player to play for the Heat.
Exactly.
But
Dwayne Wade's, the GOAT.
Same thing with the Lakers.
Yeah.
LeBron's the best player to play for the Lakers.
Yeah.
I'd say Kobe's the GOAT Laker. Who would you say, Magic? Kobe?
I'd say, I'm Kobe.
It's one of those two.
It's Kobe, yeah. Kobe's the GOAT Laker.
Both have 5 championships.
Yeah. I think Kobe was a little bit more memorable just from like the work ethic and all the Mamba mentality stuff.
Rip his dad, by the way.
Yeah, I know,
Rip
Jelly Bean, or what is it, Jelly Bean?
I think Joe Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean Bryant, yeah. Rest in peace.
Rip, yeah. Oh, and rest in peace to Kobe Jones.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion, returned a kick right at the start of the second half, I think, in that Super Bowl.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to Kobe Jones. Ravens legend.
Yeah.
We had a lot of like this. I saw some actors died over the weekend too.
I know.
I forget the names. The workout guy died.
Yeah.
I forget his name too, but yeah.
Dude, it's like
F in the chat.
It's very strange. Just like the way that we find out how people die now. Yeah. I remember when rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, but when he died, that was like
blew my mind.
Shock, because no one knew he had cancer. Yeah. It was weird. Yeah.
The one that threw me for a loop was when Bob Saget died from. What was the show called? Full House. Yeah.
That was an OG, dude. That was like a Nicholson family show. Dude. You gather around, watch Full House.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Another show that he did, and he's actually not in an episode of at all. How I Met Your Mother.
What?
You never see him in the show.
Really?
But he plays older Ted that does the voiceover.
What?
So his voice is in every episode, but you never see him. And there's a gag. So you know the guy that plays Joey, Dave Coulier?
Yeah.
He's Canadian.
Yeah.
And on the show, Robin, she's Canadian too.
Yes.
And there's a joke about like Robin's like past or whatever, because she used to be like a singer.
Yeah.
And they were asking like who's the Canadian, and when old Ted, Bob Saget, talks about Dave Coulier, he's like, I always really liked him. Just as a little gag.
I love that.
Yeah.
Dude, I love how this podcast goes from like half sports to half media.
Yeah.
So quick.
We're just
because we're in the middle of the summer and we've run out of sports.
Well, there's a big thing for us Red Sox fans.
That's true.
We did have the All-Star game, which the Home Run Derby will happen before.
Yeah.
Whatever. Congrats, Teoscar. You won. You're probably going to win the World Series, too, with your stupid stack.
Shout out to whoever did the national anthem. I forget. But...
Oh, not shout out there. She sucked. I could hear Heather laughing.
I heard Heather in the other room. That's awesome.
But the All-Star game, the American League just dominated it per usual.
Yeah.
They've won 10 out of the last 11 All-Star games, I'm pretty sure. But, I was very happy about this. All-Star MVP. Games tied 3-3. Aaron Judge gets pulled. Jaren Durant steps up to the plate with one runner on. Boom. See you bye. Two-run homer ended up being the sealer. And then Jaren Durant wields the bat. All-Star MVP.
Love that. That's our guy, dude.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
We had 3 this year. But Devers didn't play.
Okay, I was going to say.
Cora wanted him to rest the shoulder, which
It was, who was the other one?
It was Devers, Durant, and Houck.
Okay.
Which Houck has been dealing on the mound this year.
Yeah.
Like, he has a top 5 ERA in the league, I think.
I remember at the beginning of the Red Sox season, when we were talking, we said this team has a chance because offensively, it's a pretty good team. You got some good hitters. Yoshi's been having a pretty good year.
He's getting there, Yoshi.
Yeah. Like I feel like Yoshi kind of stays in the middle. Like
Yoshi was Rookie of the Year for most of the year last year. Then he blew it in like the final part of the year to Gunnar.
Yeah.
And now Gunnar almost has 30 home runs.
Yeah, so tough. But the offense for the Red Sox is always really good.
Hey.
Woj bomb?
Breaking.
Something?
This is not a Woj bomb. This is a Julio Pinheiro bomb.
Oh.
Are you guys ready for this? This is live on the PTP.
I know what this is.
Jake Pinero is a licensed driver in Massachusetts. Let's give it up for the kid.
There we go. Hey, Jake, congratulations.
Congratulations to Jake Pinero. It only took him 2 tries.
Really?
We don't talk about the first try.
Were you a first try guy?
I was a first try guy.
I was a first try guy.
In Plymouth. People say it was the hardest one. Not for me. Actually,
not
I have a funny story about my road test. You want to hear it? I mean, we've gotten to a point. This is just a show about me and you.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it at Plymouth. It's like a gloomy, cloudy day. You know, not an ideal day to take a road test. Not raining, but no sun's out either. So my mom and my dad come, get our stuff ready to go, tell us to go inside, and we're waiting in line, waiting to like get your instructor, make sure you have like a proper car there you need, yada, yada, yada. So we go, give the people a thing. They're like, all right, go outside, wait in the car. The guy's going to come out. So there's like 3 or 4 people on the lot waiting to take their tests. And then I'm just waiting to go. My dad's in the back seat. And a guy comes out. It's this cop. But he's like a cop from a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's huge. Like, he's like built. He's wearing his freaking bulletproof vest. Got his hair combed. Hair's like yours if it was like CGI'd and like properly combed and all that.
Yeah,
you know? That type of haircut.
I feel you.
Sunglasses on, dark frames, beard perfectly lined up, and like the lines go right here to like his mouth with the mustache coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no.
And
I'm like, this dude's gonna be my instructor and it's gonna suck. But then he gets in the car right next to me. And I'm like, oh, thank God.
That would have been
then
stressful.
The next guy that comes out is a short little old guy. You know, he's got hair on the sides, nothing up top. Yeah. Wearing his glasses, got like crooked little teeth. Smiles at me all bright. He's like, hey, how are you doing? My name is Jim. And I'm like, oh my God. And he got in my car. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. So almost crapped my pants originally. Yeah. But then I ended up having like the nicest dude ever.
Dude, the driving test is such such a stressful thing because the build-up's crazy, and then when I took mine, my driving instructor and I had 2 people in the car. It was my instructor and the person like giving me the test. They were friends, so when I'm driving, taking the test, it's like I was Ubering these guys. They were just like, okay, stop the stop sign up here. So how's the wife? I'm just like shaking. I'm like, all right. It's time to lock in. Gonna drive this car.
Make a call real quick. Boom, dialed in. Let's go.
Exactly. Dialed in. Passed first try.
Good stuff.
Nailed it.
We're just a couple good drivers over here.
It's true.
What can I say?
We pulled in at the same time today. That was weird. It was like...
Yeah, that was weird. It's normally like I'm here, but it wasn't anything for me to set up today because
it was,
shout out to Ivana doing her show.
It was like the reverse Fast and Furious where like they're partying, but like we're just kind of like came in at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a big announcement. Finally, after months of begging, I finally put Will on the boys.
It's true. It's true.
It's
good. It's good.
But now, was it worth all the hype I gave?
100%. Yeah, it was.
And would you say that is your type of show?
100%. Yeah.
See?
No, you nailed it. But also, you reminded me that I had to watch it because I've had so many people tell me they're like, it's your sense of humor. You'll love it. All that stuff. It's right up your alley. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch it. And then you were talking about like the new season coming out, and I'm like, I just gotta watch this show, man. I gotta do it. I'm already on season 3, so we're making
season
progress.
3. That's my favorite season, and it introduces my favorite character, Soldier Boy.
Let's go.
Soldier Boy's the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm 1 episode in. People's heads are getting blown off.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
Do you know who does that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
We found that out.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
But it's very like...
It's very on the down low. Like nobody knows about that yet.
Exactly. Some crazy stuff. Great show though.
And there's a spin-off. If you want to like watch in order, like if you started with the MCU when like Iron Man came out, that type of order, there's a spin-off show called Gen V. I recommend watching it after you watch season 3 and then watching season 4. Because it'll all just like play into perspective.
Yeah. I can mess with that. I can get behind that. I'm really big into like shows that kind of have like a little bit of lore to it.
Yeah.
super nerd stuff. I'm not ashamed of it. You know what I mean? Like, just like the super like nerd shows.
We can like whatever we want, bro.
Dude, fire. Like I just finished The Acolyte, the
Star Wars
show. Got a lot of hate. Really liked it.
You liked it?
Genuine. There's like one bad episode that's weird. Other than that,
I understand the hate on some of these shows. Like, one of my least favorite shows was She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, I had my opinions on the show before on this podcast that I don't like She-Hulk. But one of the shows that people hated that I loved was Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what the hate with Moon Knight was. I really enjoyed it. I liked how he could, like, switch perspective. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
One time he's Mark. One time he's... I forget the other guy's name. And then there's the twist at the end, and he's Jake.
Yeah. Well, dude,
Steven.
People hated The Acolyte just because, like, it tried to do something different. And I will say, there is, like, one episode that it is bad. Like, there's one or two where they're just not good. But, as a whole, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. So...
My dad's getting my brother celebratory Chipotle. And he sent me a text because he tried calling me while we were on the show. And actually, you know what? Should I call him or no? Let's let them have their moment right now. I was going to call him and say, shout out Jake or whatever. But
yeah.
But I did tell him, I said, I mean, if you want to get me a bowl, and dot, dot,
like,
dot.
I would love a Chipotle bowl right at this moment. USA basketball?
Yeah, they destroyed Nikola Jokic yesterday.
They did.
Dude, but like, what is with like the random white guys on Serbia and just? Like,
I do.
Like the first half was pissing me off.
Yeah.
But then like USA like figured it out.
People you never heard of just
favorite thing
banging threes over Bam, and you're like, all right.
I want to know what you think about this. My favorite part about the Olympic basketball is I can like cheer for all these players I don't normally cheer for.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was getting like, for the first time since I was like little, I was getting like genuinely excited watching Steph Curry play.
Yeah.
Like,
no, exactly.
Because when he's like going off in the first half, I'm like, let's go, Steph!
Like, yeah!
Bang!
And it's not against the Celtics. You're
yes.
like, yeah! No, I feel that.
The crazy one was cheering for Bam, because you know how Bam was hitting like those turnarounds?
Yeah,
he was hitting
it's weird.
threes.
It's really weird.
Getting hyped for LeBron, getting hyped for Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's the biggest thing.
I'm not used to it, but it's fun.
It is really fun.
Now just wait till we get KD
This
back.
is America. Like
Now, I do get to ask, if people are saying that USA is having like lineup issues, do you like that Steve Kerr is like in these exhibition games, he's rolling out different lineups every game?
I love that, trying to figure out what's right, because you have all these players who do a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. My prediction for what the final starting lineup is going to end up being, I think we're going to get... Are we assuming KD comes back?
Yes.
Okay. So
I think he's going to be fine. I think they're just being like precautious.
Okay. We're going to get some form of... It's going to be Curry, Ant, and then it's going to be KD and Braun at the forwards, and then Embiid. That's what I think it's going to be.
Okay.
But again,
honestly,
if KD isn't like, if you want to bring KD off the bench, I like Tatum in that role too.
Yeah. I would personally start Anthony Davis over Embiid, but that is just...
He's been playing better. No, I'm with you with that, yeah.
I think AD's been playing really good, and Embiid was missing layups last game, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like,
yeah, that's
bro,
true.
You're 7-1. Just put the ball on the damn hoop.
Put the ball on the net. No, the fact, like, Embiid is just foul baiting, and it's very annoying.
I like how he's telling them.
He is objectively, like, the best center.
He's telling the refs, like, bro, I can't be physical. Like, what is this, man? I want to be physical, bro.
I want to be physical. Come on. No, I'm excited for Team USA going forward. Obviously, you know, this is probably the best team that we've had since the Redeem Team. Dare I say Dream Team.
I was going to say, I think this team's better than Redeem Team.
Yep.
And I think that they can compete with the Dream Team.
I'm with you, yeah. I saw, who did I see talk about this?
If you look at it pound for pound, their weakest link is weaker than our weakest link.
Exactly.
And our weakest link isn't even a weakest link, but that's us being biased because we love him.
Exactly.
But he's, like, if you ask any, like, contenders, like, what role players they would want, Derek White would be at the top of the list.
Exactly. We got to get to that in a minute, too, with the whole D.Y. Jaylen Brown stuff.
Oh.
But Team USA and, you know, the whole Redeem Team thing, and Dream Team, excuse me. I saw this thing, I believe it was Colin Cowherd, who I don't always agree with.
Oh.
But he made a good point with this, saying that this team, I'm pretty sure it was him, too. I'll look it up later.
I think I know what you're talking about.
This Team USA could beat the Dream Team, because when you think about it, okay, Curry and Magic, neither of them can guard one another, right? So that's whatever. You know, we can say, oh, Magic's going to be bigger, but yeah, Curry's going to hit threes. Then you've got the shooting guards, obviously Jordan is Jordan.
He's Jordan,
right?
yeah.
But, Ant Edwards, young guy, going to compete, not afraid.
He's not Jordan.
He is not Jordan.
He's his son.
Yeah, exactly. But then, LeBron better than Scotty. Right?
LeBron's just LeBron.
We're talking about a Larry Bird who retired 10 days after the Olympics. Trying to guard like KD?
No, not happening.
It's not happening. Even the bench, like their young guy was what, like Christian Laettner?
Mm-hmm.
Our young guys are Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, like so many pieces that you have. Even like Tatum, but Tatum's more accomplished. But
yeah. I really like watching Steph and Drew in the starting lineup together.
It is cool. Yeah, it's like polar opposite guards. That's fun to watch. Like Drew is like a kind of a bigger guard, defensive like minded. But when he scores, he's cutting to the basket. He's kind of going off ball.
I like Steph throwing him like the behind the back dish, and Drew like went through contact with the left hand.
Yeah. This Team USA is going to be great. I'm very excited. I think the first official game that they are playing is coming up very soon, I believe.
I want to say
I have the schedule. Let me peep it.
Oh, peep the schedule. Peep the schedule.
We're close, though. We are very close to, like, not just the USA Basketball Showcase, because obviously that's, the go-to.
Yep.
For right now. But the actual Olympics. So we play South Sudan on Saturday.
All right. Score prediction for that?
We're gonna.
I'm saying 150 to 45.
South Sudan, I've heard is not that great. So, July 28th, we play Serbia in the group stage in France.
We already saw how that went.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the team. What other team besides like the U.S. are you like most like afraid of? 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, mine is not Canada.
Yeah.
Like we already saw we can beat Canada.
Canada's good. Honestly, it's going to be one of...
Yeah, but look at what my difference with Canada is. We are going to destroy them down low.
Yeah.
And it's not even like anywhere near a debate.
Dylan Brooks is the Achilles heel of that team.
Like Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis and Bam versus Dwight Powell.
Yeah.
Like there's not a world where Dwight Powell like is better than any of them.
But SGA is SGA, man.
Yeah, getting crossed out of his boots by Jason Tatum.
True, that did happen.
Oh wait,
I'm scared.
Don't say it yet, but when you have it, tell me, and I'll do a 1, 2, 3 and see if we say the same answer.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Australia.
France. Oh.
France is good too. France is a good one. I was gonna say maybe Greece, but
no, I'm not afraid of Greece at all.
with the Antetokounmpo, I don't know.
No, Thanasis is injured.
Oh, okay, so it's just
towards Achilles.
Okay.
But let's be honest.
Australia's got some good players, man.
Yeah.
They were better than
Patty Mills in the Olympics is like a different breed.
Yeah.
But USA beat them too.
Yeah.
But they almost blew it.
Got close.
I'm saying France because you have Wemby and Gobert.
Yeah.
With no defensive 3 seconds.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's not fair, dude.
That is not fair.
Did you see when France took like their team photo? Gobert is like on his tippy toes like this.
Yeah.
And Wemby's going like this with his knees, so like they look like they're the same height.
Insane.
Oh, speaking of like team photo, you know what I think the biggest lie in the entire world is?
What's that?
Kevin Durant's listed height.
Yeah. Always has been. Do they still say he's what?
Like, he says he's 6'9". No, he says he's 6'9". That is the biggest cap.
He's like 7'2".
That's like the biggest cap I've ever heard in my life. Because he was taller than Embiid and Anthony Davis, who were both like Anthony Davis was what 6'11", Embiid 7'1".
Yeah.
There's no way Kevin Durant's 6'9", dude.
No,
that was the biggest lie I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, he said too. He lied about his height all throughout his like child and stuff. You know, like a real man. you lie about your height, but he did the reverse. He said that he was shorter than what he actually is because he didn't want to play center. They're like, oh, like, you know, if you're 6'11", 7 foot, you're a center. So he was like, no, I'm 6'8", 9, and I'm a wing. Well, and it works. I mean, more power to him.
I'd say like skill-wise, top 3 scorer ever.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd put like him, Jordan. I mean, you can say LeBron because he's the all-time scoring leader.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes like to the skill of scoring, I'd pick like him, Kevin Durant, Jordan, and then like.
I'd put
honestly,
Kobe in there.
Huh?
I'd put Kobe in there.
Maybe, but I would put like T-Mac.
T-Mac was good.
I think T-Mac, like Kobe's obviously the better player.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like get me a bucket, give me T-Mac, bro. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You've heard Kobe describe this. Actually, no, not T-Mac. Melo.
Okay, I'll give you Melo.
Like top three just skilled scorers: Melo,
Yeah.
KD, Jordan.
Okay, my list is a little bit different. I would probably go
Best scorers though, like Jordan, Kareem, LeBron.
pure bucket getters. I've got like probably KD, Kobe, and I don't know. I like Jordan. It's gotta be Jordan actually.
Dude, but
KD, Kobe, Jordan.
Melo can give you post work.
That's true.
He can give you the three. He can hit you with the jab.
That's true.
You know what they say? Melo can create space in a phone booth, bro.
It's true. I can.
Oh, I've got 2 Team USA trivia questions for you.
Oh,
Are you ready?
hit me.
I asked my brother these. So, who is the all-time leading scorer for Team USA?
Ooh, that's tough. All time. Okay.
We're gonna like do no hints, hint until you get it.
Okay. So, initially, it's got to be a guy who played for a while with Team USA. So I'm thinking either Katie or Braun, but also Jordan maybe. I'm gonna go Braun. I'll say Braun.
That is incorrect. Your first hint: this player is still active.
Still active. Is it KD?
It's Kevin Durant. Good
There
job.
we go. Yeah.
Now,
That
who
makes
has
sense.
the most points in a single game for Team USA?
Honestly, Kobe was torching teams in like 2008. I'll say Kobe.
That is incorrect. First hint: this player is retired.
Players retired.
Retired within the last 5 years.
Retired within the last 5 years. The most points.
In a single game. They scored 38 points in one game for Team USA.
Retired. All right, here's some guys who retired like 5 years ago. I'm gonna go KG. That's all I can think of, but
That is incorrect.
I need some more hints on this one, I think.
This player was on the 2008 Redeem Team.
Oh. Is it D Wade?
That is incorrect.
Okay, Dwight Howard.
No. This player has 0 rings.
Okay, that helps.
Both the guys you just said have rings. So.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Okay, on the Redeem Team. Retired in the last 5 years. Oh my God. I'm going to be so mad when it hits me. Okay. Like, who are some guys, though? Oh, this is so hard. Darren Williams?
No.
Ah.
This guy's a forward.
Forward. I'm just like, see, the problem is I'm blanking on a lot of the Redeem Team guys, too.
And this guy is a 10-time plus All-Star.
What? Is it Melo?
It is Carmelo.
There we
Anthony.
go. Okay.
There you go.
I was like blanking so badly. I'm like, okay, there's a big one I'm forgetting.
Another bucket getter that I would just take in general is Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
I think that dude.
No,
like,
that's underrated. Get a bucket.
He specializes in giving you buckets, bro.
I was thinking about this the other day, actually. Now that we say this, so
dude, they don't teach the 3-point stance anymore. Dude.
They don't. They don't give you the triple threat.
They don't give you the jab step, the pump fake.
They don't. So this was asked to me the other day, and it's a tough one. Throw accolades, everything, GOAT debate. Throw all of that out of the window. Throw
just like
all bias.
Individual players.
Throw it out. Who is, and it's like very specific too. Who is the best basketball player you have seen?
Like watched play with my own eyes.
I mean, like on TV or something too, where like you're like that That's the guy. You can throw out like, oh, but he wasn't an all-star.
I'm not gonna count. Well, if you're going from like highlight reel, it's like.
Well, just like,
Like, are you saying like a non-all-star player? Like, is
no. So like a lot of people, for example, said Kobe.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not counting players I didn't get to watch.
Throw everything out the window. Who is like not the GOAT? Because GOAT you have accolades, but who is you throw him on the floor? People were like, 06 Kobe, best single-handed basketball player.
Individual?
Yeah.
2016 Steph.
Okay, I like that. That's a good answer. I was thinking about this the other day,
and
it took me a while.
Or 2018 Harden.
Oh, okay, that's a good one too. I think the throw everything out the window, everything like that. The single greatest basketball player I've ever seen. 2018 LeBron in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. That is definitely up there. But are you saying just playoffs?
Yeah.
I'm saying like for the whole season, it was Harden.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
But 2018 playoff LeBron was...
If I had to take one player ever and show the Martians what basketball is, 2018 LeBron in the playoffs was poetic. He was winning games, getting a block on one end, hitting the game winner versus the Pacers on the other. He's going against these Celtics teams with a bunch of young guys. We're talking about a LeBron in his prime still, coming towards the end, where he still has all the physical attributes of a prime LeBron, being able to run, jump, but he's developed the three-point shot to where he's a sniper. And he's at the point in his career where his mind is so tapped into the game. It's literally like he's playing chess, but he's the queen, the king in this sense. But he had every move in his bag. It didn't matter. There's LeBronto, that whole thing. 2018 LeBron is single-handedly the best basketball player that I think I've ever seen. It was poetry what this guy was doing. If you take all accolades, everything aside, 2018 Bron.
Oh, for sure.
And that was a planned speech, but I had that ready.
I was going to pick like 2013 LeBron because I think that was his most dominant MVP season.
100%, yeah.
But I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
So like I can't really count that because
Well, you still could because like
I was still like
2013 LeBron was the most dominant, but dude,
2018 LeBron in the playoffs was like a different
I think it's
animal.
the best player of all time. Like if I had to get ultra specific,
but I think, again, if we had to...
I like 2016 Steph and 2018 Harden. Those are phenomenal answers.
I think another one we didn't get to watch is 01 Shaq.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the Lakers lost one game in that playoff run.
Yeah.
But I think, like, overall, like, not just the playoffs, the best player we have ever watched was 2016 Steph Curry.
Yeah.
The first ever unanimous MVP.
Yeah. That's also a common one that I saw too, as well as 2018 Harden. One that I really like as well. You throw everything out. 01 Iverson.
Yeah.
Just
MVP.
Coming off of ball screens, hitting fadeaway mid-range jumpers, taking you off the dribble. Like he was that team's whole offense.
I think if we're going down this route, then we gotta say like, what was it? 92 Jordan.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
92 or 93, one of those.
Yeah,
obviously 96 was the best team.
Yeah.
But that was
individually.
Like,
I even said like 88 Jordan, maybe. Like being able to jump out the gym.
89, I think. 89 was that the year he won MVP and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year?
It's that or 88.
It's that one. That's like another great one.
That's true.
That's probably on par with like 2018 Bron.
100%. No, it's up there. But I didn't get to see that.
Yeah,
I love that answer because that's true. I didn't get to see that. For me, 2018 LeBron. And I was so confident in this. Like when I saw that question, I was thinking back and I was like, am I overreacting? And I went back and I watched the highlights of 2018 Bron in the playoffs and I'm like, nope, I remember that right. This guy was dominating everything.
Dude, he dropped 50 in game one.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about, like, there literally was no flaw in his game. You go back, he does everything. No-look passes, behind-the-back passes. He's dunking on people. He's hitting deep-range threes, and you're just like...
All that...
Step-back threes.
All that just to leave.
Exactly. Just to leave and go to L.A.
Where he's actually been in L.A. now longer than he was with the Heat.
That's weird.
It is really weird.
That is very weird. But it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, L.A., LeBron, they work out. I see. I see the connection there. I love that question though.
Update: my dad's not getting me a bowl.
That is tough.
That's all good. I didn't get my license today.
Fair.
So I said fair enough. Yeah.
I think I got Chick-fil-A after my license.
Ooh, nice.
I want some Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I did get Chick-fil-A because it was right there.
Yeah.
Because I was in Plymouth.
There you go. That's what's up. While we still, get on the subject of basketball.
Yeah.
The whole Jaylen Brown Team USA thing. I kind of know how you're feeling about that with him not making it.
I think he should have been on Team USA. I think he deserved it. Like, Conference Finals MVP, Finals MVP. But, I see why Nike didn't put him on, because they're petty.
Yeah.
Because he defended his former teammate.
Yep.
And they were like, no, you're not going to do that to us. Meanwhile, you have an Adidas athlete on the team, Anthony Edwards. Mm-hmm. You have a guy that was with Under Armour, and now he's with Skechers, Joel Embiid.
Steph is Under Armour, too.
Steph, Under Armour.
There's a lot of different brands there. What brand is JB? I always forget.
No brand.
Oh, he doesn't have a shoe brand?
He plays in Kobe's.
Yeah.
But he, takes the Nike logo off.
Oh, okay. That's petty. I like it. I love that. No, I think the biggest thing why he got left off is the Nike thing, but I think it was for the political stuff where he called out Nike for it was something with Israel and Palestine.
It was with Kyrie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he called out that and was like, this isn't okay, and Nike has kind of, You know
who I saw clapped even harder at that on Twitter? And it's Freedom.
Yeah. Freedom.
Oh, well. He was good, before he came to us the first time, after he came to us the first time, but wasn't good either of the times.
He was not good.
Either of the times we had him.
Yeah. He was terrible, I'll say it. He just wasn't.
Well, I mean, he was a horrible screen defender.
Yeah.
He'd get screened and
he's just not a Celtics basketball guy.
He would get screened and he'd just, it's like when you set a screen on 2K to, get your shooter open. He just sunk backwards.
It's just he's just not a Celtics basketball guy. He had no defense intentions, whatever. My whole thing back to JB and Derek White, I get it, right? I get why Jaylen Brown isn't there. It's dumb, and Nike's petty, and that's stupid. And he should be on the team, but I also get having a guy like Derek White on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta have one of those glue guys.
Exactly. If JB was there, I feel like there's already so many, guys who need the ball in their hands, and JB is kind of one of them. So I get a guy like Derek White coming in there. I think Derek White's actually a phenomenal choice. And the fact that it wasn't Jaylen Brown, I think, is getting blown out of proportion. If Jaylen Brown didn't want to play, I think Derek White was the perfect choice. But
I think people are doing some of this to try and break the Celtics apart.
100%.
Even though we already saw in the playoffs that's not happening.
Yeah.
You can try everything you want.
Well, it came out. Jaylen Brown called Derek White, congratulated him, but also let him know, hey, I'm going and saying that this is bull. And Derek White's like, you should. That's fine. These guys are cool, but it's just they're trying to separate.
Jaylen said that he's happy for D-Wade, which that made me very happy seeing that.
I mean, Derek White 100% deserves it. Especially he's been with Team USA for a very long time. I think back in his San Antonio days, he was he's been a part of Team USA for a while.
I think he was on Team USA when it was Kemba, Tatum, Brown, and Smart.
He was, yeah. So he was on that team. But he's been with Team USA for a very long time, so I get.
I do think though. I don't think Steve Kerr's a good Team USA coach.
I've been debating about this. I don't know. In my own mind, I've been like, is he? Is he not? I don't know. But who would be better? You know what I mean?
Popovich.
Pop kind of retired from that though, right?
I guess.
From Team USA. I don't know. See, I like.
Honestly, if we want to just have craziness, freaking give me Missoula, bro.
I feel like Missoula would actually be a very good Team USA coach. I will not lie to you.
He showed them the UFC videos.
Yeah, that's true. Psycho. No, imagine, dude, because Joe's crazy, right? So imagine you have the best basketball players in the world, and Joe's in there, and he's just let's watch a video of a lion hunting its prey. Like, the guy he's a psychopath.
I've told you the story about,
and I love him.
I've told you the story about his minivan, right? How he's had it for like ever.
It's got like 300,000 miles on it. He's
when
like,
you have a guy in a chokehold,
you
can't let him escape.
You can't let him escape.
You have to hold him till he taps out.
I don't know if I've said that. Have you seen the Key and Peele skit of like they're like talking smack before like a fight or whatever? It's supposed to be like a WWE fight, and one of them is like, "I'm gonna knock him out first round," and the other guy, he's like shaved head, and he's just like, "God has chosen me for this fight." And so it's like Joe Mazzulla versus Jason Kidd in the finals. Joe is just like,
I'm going to kill him.
He's like, it's like God is the teacher,
dude,
and I am God's instrument.
Dude, Joe Mazzulla's like the Terminator, dude. Like he's just like, I kill.
We did this like a couple episodes ago where we did the whole Joe Mazzulla rant.
Yeah.
It's so good every time.
Yeah.
I love Joe Mazzulla so much. He's crazy, and I love.
That's my coach.
He's got what? He's got like something torn in his
He had
leg.
surgery.
Yeah, but before he had surgery, he was at the parade.
Jumped out of a duck
Jumped out
right in
of
front
the
of me.
tugboat.
Happened
and was high-fiving people.
Happened literally right in front of me.
That's insane.
And then my phone got flung out of my hand.
That's crazy. How did that happen?
So we were like, I showed you my videos from there,
Yeah.
right? Like I was like right there.
Yeah.
So Mazzulla gets out and people are running up to try and get high fives. So there's people shoving behind us. So me and the kids in my row got shoved.
Yeah.
And the guardrail fell over. And my phone flung out of my hand when I hit the guardrail. So you can see me recording and then the phone just flies out of my hand into the road.
One of the boys in the infamous Weymouth sports group chat that I'm a part of.
Oh.
He was the video where he threw his phone to Drew Holiday and Drew caught it, and I don't know if you saw this, but Drew like turned around and was like boom, and like it's a video. So the video is him throwing the phone flying through the air. Drew catches it, throws up the peace sign, throws it back to the kid. He's like, oh, and I was like, hey, I know that guy.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty awesome.
You know, I gotta love it. Sports are great.
They are.
We do love
the
sports.
best thing ever.
We do.
Oh, and shout out to Caitlin Clark for
yes.
all-time single game assist record.
They
for
will never make
WNBA.
me hate you, Caitlin. It won't happen.
Not happening.
It's not happening.
Shout out to
My
her.
goat.
Shout out to her and Sabrina for not doing the 3-point contest either.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Just have them do like Sabrina and Caitlin versus like Steph and Dame.
That'd be sick.
Or something like that.
That would be really cool. I'm hyped for that.
I think they could win, honestly.
Low key, yeah. Like, no, they got a shot.
Caitlin Clark be pulling from NBA range already, dude.
Yeah. And we've seen Sabrina's got a clip on her right shoulder.
Although,
like,
I will say, I enjoy watching Caitlin Clark, but she is not the best player in the league.
nope, Asia's got
Asia
that.
Wilson.
And like that is with the most utmost respect.
If you don't think Asia Wilson's the best player in the league,
nah,
you are tripping.
You're just wrong.
It's not freaking Angel
Dude, we're
Reese.
talking like 28-point triple doubles. Like it's.
With sometimes the triple doubles with blocks. Too.
I know.
Like,
no, Asia's a beast.
like that's watching like.
And
someone,
I love Caitlin Clark, but if you're like looking at the WNBA, it's Asia Wilson. She's the best player in the league. It's not close. Like it's
100%.
The gap is
There's
insane.
a reason the Aces have won back-to-back.
Yeah,
And they could three-peat, even though they're not doing too hot right now.
that's true. The Liberty are looking good this year.
They
too.
are looking good this year.
Yeah.
They
That's
do
what's
have
up.
former MVP. Last season's MVP, reigning MVP, Breonna Stewart. So.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Dude, I'm very into the WNBA this season, and
I'm not.
really?
No.
I'm like, I like follow the league.
When
I will say this is the first time I've downloaded the WNBA app on my phone. Keep up with the league. I've been keeping up with it.
When the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark like the beef just continued, I'm like, dude, I'm not like watching this anymore because it's all for attention.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, people are like saying all like the Angel Reese hate is racist, and I don't disagree that some of the people that hate on her are.
It's part of it, but for me, it's more of like.
It's just not
Clark's
like
just more
it's
fun to
not
watch.
it's not who you are. It's just like
Yeah.
the way you act. Like, yeah, good job getting all these like double doubles and stuff, but like
They're empty calorie stats, dude.
Like shut up. Like, the Liberty where like the game was over and you were trying his that bad.
Yeah.
And you saw what they did.
Exactly.
They like quadruple teamed her.
Yeah. It'll happen.
To like enjoy your.
Both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are in the playoffs right now for the WNBA. Yeah. It's a little electric.
I also think that people saying that Angel Reese's Rookie of the Year is kind of dumb.
That is very false. I remember we had this thing with Sean last time where we were going to make a TikTok and see who's did the best.
I didn't do that.
That was mine. I don't know if you saw my whole Angel Reese thing.
I don't think Sean did that either.
No, probably not. So I win by default.
So,
yeah! Woo!
I forgot.
No contest, baby.
Good job, Will.
Easy dub. No, it was fun though. I
do think though.
I hate
I do
TikTok,
think that
but
like
I
the
love
reason
it.
people say she gets rebounds is funny.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
all the missed layups.
Dude, it is, but it is though.
I think that's hilarious.
It's insane. It is crazy. Like statistically is true. Like a lot of her rebounds come off her own misses. She's just a poor Moses Malone. Like it's like a Walmart Moses Malone, dude. That's all it
You're
is.
awful.
It's it's facts. Like look at like Moses when he was getting like 13 rebounds a game, dude. He missed like 5 layups. And we'll get him.
People are saying that like all the double doubles are more impressive, but like she's like one of the tallest players in the league doing it. So like yeah, it's cool that you got like the record for most consecutive.
Boo.
But being like a 6 foot rookie, getting a triple double, when you have to go in and rebound against like 6'5", 6'6" girls, I think that's more impressive in my opinion.
It's I saw a stat that was really insane, where it's like Angel Reese from within, like close to the basket,
Shoots like 30%.
and Caitlin Clark from I think it's like 35 plus feet, shoots like 38%. And they're like, this isn't a race. Like it's not.
It's
like
good,
the rookie of the year is not a race.
Even though
Like
people
it's
are like,
Caitlin Clark. And
even
it's
though
not
people are
close.
saying like Angel Reese is the betting favorite, I don't think that's true.
It's first of all, I'll say this: if Caitlin Clark does not win Rookie of the Year, this league is cooked.
You're already going back to not following like you have been for the last 22 years.
Excuse me, exactly. It's like, if Caitlin Clark does not win Rookie of the Year, this league is going to. I'll straight
Honestly,
up. I'll be ready to stop watching already. I'm into it right now.
After like the first week, I didn't think it was gonna be either of them. I thought it was gonna be Cameron Brink.
Yeah, Cameron Brink was balling.
But she got hurt.
Yeah.
Very
And the
unfortunate.
Spark are also terrible.
Yeah, I might as well just tank and get Paige.
Dude, can you imagine Cameron Brink and Paige? Like
that's gonna be.
I think how close are they to a tank? They're right there. So the bottom
who's in
teams,
last? The Mystics.
The Wings.
That's what I'm.
Dallas Wings, then the Mystics, then the Spark, but they're all tied. They're 6-18, 6-19, 6-19.
Isn't it all like a lottery too?
Yeah, I think so. Or no, it's I think it's last place. I doubt it's a lottery.
Oh, like NFL.
So like worst team in the league.
Imagine if like it wasn't a lottery for the NBA when Wemby was gone. That would have been really funny.
No.
There would have been some serious fines handed out.
Oh yeah.
How much of a fine would you have paid to like get Wemby?
Couple million easily. For Wemby, couple million.
Couple million? I'd say like 10 max.
I don't know. For Wemby, like.
Think, dude, you got like the greatest prospect ever.
Yeah. I'm saying I would go over 10 million.
Oh.
Like, I don't think 10 million's enough.
In an all-time NBA draft of when the guys were getting drafted, Wemby's the first pick.
I agree with that. It's crazy, but I'm with you.
It's Wemby, then LeBron.
Yeah.
Like Wemby, LeBron, Will,
probably Jordan.
I don't know because Jordan.
He came out pretty raw, yeah.
But he wasn't even the first pick in his draft.
Yeah, that's true.
AD.
Yeah, 80's a good one.
80 was Shaq.
Shaq.
The White, maybe. Was he the first pick?
Yeah. Probably KG. It's like he's probably up there.
Was he a first pick?
He was, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, was he?
Yeah.
Besides Anthony Bennett, who do you think was the worst number 1 overall pick?
That's tough because that's a really tough one to beat.
I'm gonna say Fultz.
Fultz is probably that. Dude, honestly, I don't like Ricochet at all.
Well, dude, he hasn't even played yet.
I don't think he's gonna be good.
Dude, like you can't say that.
I'm saying it.
Dude
like,
hasn't played yet.
I don't think he'll be good.
Also, I think Gilbert Arenas is a clown for comparing Bronny to Jalen.
Yeah, no, that's absurd.
Like that's funny that like Jalen shot like that, but shut up, Gilbert.
It's insane. Bronny finally made a 3
Yeah, congratulations, woohoo!
in summer league.
I honestly like don't care about the Bronny thing. Like it's all just for like more likes and stuff.
Yeah,
which
I've
I think
never
is
been
really stupid.
See, like, I am happy he's living his dream out, and I don't blame him. But I think the social media accounts posting everything he does is annoying. Not his fault.
Not his fault.
Social media.
I think he's a good player.
That's true.
But all the social media stuff needs to shut up about it.
Speaking of social media, follow us.
Yep. This is Will W. Nicholson something. I don't know. I have Instagram too. Like you can just look up my name.
It's true.
There. Yeah.
PTP has an Instagram that we should probably use more, but
we just don't.
Like it's tough.
We might get around to it, but probably not.
We're doing no promises at this point.
Yeah, like we've made promises and just haven't stuck to them, so we're not gonna do that anymore.
We have clips ready to post.
Although we are gonna try this. Like again, no promises. We're gonna try and get like more consistent guests.
No, that's a given. We need more guests on the show.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
Next week, do you want to? I think we do like the Nicholsons.
We can do that, yeah.
Because you said your brother.
We'll get the boys.
You said Tyler's leaving soon.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah,
going to the Air Force.
I think we get the Nicholsons on.
We can do that.
But we don't have a lot of mics, so should we do like one mic for each Nicholson? Like for like the.
Honestly.
Are we just gonna do the brothers?
We can probably get max one. We'll just do the brothers.
No Bill.
No Bill.
Okay.
Bill's too problematic.
Should we have Should we have Tom E come on for his own show? Oh,
he's gone.
I think I heard Heather.
Yeah, he did.
Chanting for Bill.
Tommy's gone.
I say we get Bill as an episode.
We would probably get Bill.
Maybe. Who knows?
When I say he's problematic, I mean his sports takes are going to be terrible.
Oh.
He hates Derek White.
That's like my cousin Bobby. I want my cousin Bobby to come on so you can hear his sports takes.
Oh my god.
Like when my cousin Bobby doesn't know who a player is, like he'll ask me like, who just scored that point, and I'm like,
Kevin Durant.
I'm like, oh, it was Lamar Stevens. He's like, what's a Lamar Stevens? I've never heard of that.
It's a Lamar.
Like he calls it like a thing on the shelf.
Yeah.
Like when I talk about like some random NFL player, he's like, what's a Gus Edwards? Fantasy is around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-time champ, back to back. Going for the three-peat.
2-time third place, back to back.
Going for second. Yeah.
Oh wait, crap, we messed that up.
Yeah, that's true.
Bang. Power friendship. I think me and you have to get in a league together this year.
I think so. Maybe, honestly,
I already
starting an MCM league would be fire.
Yeah, but like, no offense to like Heather and Ivana, we'd like kill you.
Dude, fantasy's a lot of luck. They auto draft.
Yeah, but like waiver wire.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
Well then, what do you think's like the right number for people in a fantasy league?
12.
I think I'd say 10, but
10 is all right.
Pretty much.
I like 12.
10,
12 is super competitive.
Yeah.
Big fan. Also, so I'm a back-to-back champion in the reoccurring, we call it the Conti League with Gino Conti. He's the commish. Back-to-back champ. We are opening up a whole new league. It's a dynasty league starting up. So I'm going to be a dynasty
I'm in one of those
team.
with some of my friends.
They're
but
fun.
I haven't really paid attention because I just drafted for now because I didn't think we'd use it in that long. And people are like not, like we're already starting to drift away from it. So we've done 2 seasons and I already won a Super Bowl. Like I made it. I won the first year and I lost in the Super Bowl the second year.
I'm building.
So I'm doing fine.
Dude, my franchise.
I will say this.
Will be the dynasty.
Draft a quarterback first.
Nah.
No, that's like the way dynasty works. You have to get a QB. Like
give me Kyron.
No, this wasn't a mistake for me because I won right away. But I took Jefferson first round.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm gonna do something like that.
My QBs.
Honestly.
My QBs are Dak and Jared Goff.
I might take Bijan.
I'd take
in the first round.
Stroud.
Yeah, CJ's probably good. See, my whole thing is like, Caleb's gonna be hanging around there late, and I'm willing to gamble.
Maybe not.
On a Caleb Williams career. Nah, no way. My league hates Caleb Williams.
Oh, then maybe not.
There's no way.
What if you draft JJ McCarthy?
Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
That is for sure not happening. You know who I hate more than JJ, actually, which I think has gone under the radar? Because I actually like the way that JJ plays. I don't like how high he got drafted. Bo Nix
Yes.
I am the number one Bo Nix hater.
I hate Bo
He's
Nix also.
gonna. Hold on, I'm looking at this one right here. Bo Nix is gonna be sorry. He's gonna be trash. That guy is terrible.
Zach Wilson's gonna start over him.
Probably.
Dude, the QB situation in Denver is terrible.
Oh my God, what is
Like,
it?
what are their options? Ben DiNucci, Zach Wilson, and Bo Nix?
Yeah.
Like, the only other worst teams like Minnesota.
Yeah. They don't win. They don't win.
If I was Jefferson, I would have requested a trade.
Well, there goes my phone.
I got a buzz.
It's a sign.
I got a buzz, so maybe
Any news as we part?
the Celtics tweeted something, and then ESPN is very close to adding a daily women's basketball show by NBA Central.
Love that.
Very cool.
Get me on there. I'll talk so much, dude.
I don't think you're the target for an employee on that show.
I might be. I never know. If it's like just for women's basketball,
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'll
want you on.
talk so much heat. Dude, the ratings will go through the roof because they'll be like,
I want to be on an episode of First Take.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, wow. I do need to ask about fantasy. Who do you think are the top 5 picks this year? No order, just top 5.
Kyron, Mahomes, Bijan, Kelsey.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Those are my top 5. Probably McCaffrey too.
First round draft picks. You're drafting a damn quarterback.
Yes. If you get one of the good ones,
What is wrong with you?
I won the league last year, all right?
Who was your first round pick?
Josh Allen. I had the 11th or 12th pick. I went Josh Allen and Derrick Henry back to back, and then I flipped Derrick Henry for Stephon Diggs.
All right, whatever.
Why? Who are yours?
I think it'd be CMC.
Okay.
Are we talking PPR?
Yeah.
CMC, Jefferson,
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb.
Just throw Bijan in there. You know you want
Yeah, Bijan, why not? And then,
Kyron.
no, I'd probably say like Amon-Ra or Jamar Chase.
See, I'm a
This is
a running
biased
back.
because I love Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like my favorite player in the league, so I want to draft him again this
See,
year.
you said my top 5 was crazy. I think those were like the top 5 scorers last year. It was CMC and like projected Bijan if he gets the touches. Travis Kelsey, I mean, just a monopoly.
I don't know.
tight end
We
position.
saw Kelsey, like, obviously they won the Super Bowl, but I feel like he regressed throughout the season.
Yeah,
And, age is catching him.
it's true. It's true.
Like, I'm never going to doubt them, but I personally don't want to draft him. I'll draft Mahomes.
But what you're not considering is the Taylor Swift buff.
What does he get, like, plus 20 attributes?
Yeah.
I'll draft Mahomes. Like, I'll
Yeah,
take him.
Mahomes is a good
The
one.
past 2 years, I've drafted league MVP. Like, I had Lamar last year, and I had Mahomes the year before.
That's true.
So, basically, guys,
I'm really good at
whatever
like,
quarterback I end up having on my main team, just bet on him for MVP.
Exactly.
And it's going to happen.
There you go. Who do you think your quarterback's gonna be this year?
Ooh, I don't know. Whoever's available.
Whoever's there.
Whoever is
know.
there.
I think we've said our piece here on the Part-Time Pod.
We have.
Fantasy, movies. We've talked about it all, per
Yeah.
usual. So thank you once again for joining us
Yes,
for
thank you
another
very
episode of
much.
the Part-Time Pod. Make sure you subscribe to the MCM YouTube because
Yes.
they're putting out some heat. I won't
do.
lie.
Oh,
they're putting out some fire stuff.
This is
Stay with
just
it.
a heavy rumor right now, but I might be a new intern during the winter and the summers of while I'm in college.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Hey.
well, that's just a rumor. We'll find
your
out.
Willie Nick
we'll,
arc.
we'll find out more soon. But yeah,
Hey, you never know. Easy college credits, I will say.
that sounds awesome.
It was sick. it was really fun when I did
You could say
it.
easy. You could say fun.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It was
But,
great.
yeah.
We loved it.
You're just gonna have to wait and see for that
It's
one.
true. Stick around. We'll be back with more sports. We love sports. We love the
We love
Part-Time Pod.
sports. We do.
Thank you to Heather Allen for running
Yeah.
the switcher.
Good job,
The
Heather.
goat. The goat.
Not normally the switcher. It's usually.
I
Yvonne.
know. But that's just the MCM
We'll
staff. man.
hopefully be back with a guest next week.
Yeah.
No promises, obviously.
I'll drag a Nicholson out of the house.
I say we get all the brothers.
If I can get all of them, I'll try.
All right. I think the most fun to have on would be Brady.
Brady would be fun. Brady,
Because
he's just.
his Matthew Stafford take, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting topic. Stay tuned.
We'll see. Hey,
Bye.
peace.